I just have to keep the faith that Dr. Now can do something to help me because he's the only one that can.
You need help?
Not yet, but I can't. Oh God, I can't fit through the hall.
Come on, one more step, come on.
That's it. I can't fit through the hall. Walk to the door and back, probably.
That's not a whole lot of mobility.
Well, it's more than I had.
But not for 3 months. With the diet and exercise, you should have done much better than that.
Because I've only eat 4 times a day.
4 times a day?
Yeah.
The human body is not made to eat 4 times a day.
Okay.
You don't seem to understand you had weight loss surgery and failed because you didn't do what you needed. So getting a second chance means that you need to work harder to succeed.
I've lost weight. I'm working with a therapist. Don't give up on me, please.
Welcome back to the Chubb channel. This is our next episode of Help Dr. Now, My Thighs Are Tripping Me. And this is Crystal's journey, 6000 Pound Diaries, which is the new show. They do vlog, voluptuous style. That's kind of what they're going for, which, I mean, it's not as good as 600 Pound Life, but it's kind of fun to see what people would film if they were on the show and like they had full control of things, because obviously the film crew, the ones that get like the fupa frame and they get down there right at that level and then they're staring right at your grundle, they're not involved with this at all. This is just whatever Crystal thinks she should shoot. So let's see what she's got, what's gonna happen in this one.
Hey, Dr. Now. I wanted to do a little how I'm feeling confessional today with something I wrote down that I want to share how I'm feeling and what it's like to be bedridden. I look in the mirror and I don't recognize who I am. I've turned into a disgusting blob. I'm a drain on.
Okay, like, I hate when people say that because yes, we got up to 600 pounds. We look like the Mucinex man, but I don't want anyone to feel that way about themselves. Like your self-confidence, you got to find it again. That's the whole journey on these shows, is just finding your self-confidence.
Everyone. How did I go from a great life to just existing? I can't take another day of just sitting in this bed, looking at the same 3 or 4 walls. Seasons come and go, and I don't see them. I need help.
Okay, you have windows. You're not so fat that fall just goes missing or winter gets lost by Weight Watchers. But are you guys supposed to put eyeshadow across your forehead like that? Is it supposed to just kind of blanket across? Is that like how the war paint works?
Because I want my life back.
Aw,
Oh, my life back.
poor lady.
I can't believe I'm 48 years old, and I have been bedbound for about 2 years because of my weight. I never thought this would be my life.
So she's 48. I was about 28 whenever my girl made the call for me to the surgeon. So she's got 20 years on me. So yeah, I'd say she probably can't believe that she made it to 48.
Hand me those scissors over there, bud.
Ooh, a snack.
I lived with my dad and my daughter. I became basically bedbound. So my dad, he has to help me at times, but he is older and he shouldn't have to be taking care of me.
I'd like to know how your dad feels about it though, because he like, oh yeah, my daughter identifies as a buffet. Like, is that how he feels about it? Is he just cool with everything, or is he kind of like, damn, stop eating all the food? That's what I'm always curious about.
Okay, we're dealing now, sweet pea.
No one really understands what it's like to be in bed all day. They're like, oh, I did this or I did that. I'm so tired. I'm like, I'd love to be tired. I feel lonely sitting in this room. You know, my dad and my daughter have their own lives.
When you get to a certain level of fat, though, breathing is like a physical activity, which I know how you feel. I like a lot of the time, like 23 hours a day was spent in bed. I'd get up, go to the bathroom, get food, come back, sit on the edge of my bed. So I 100% know how she feels. I also know about hating yourself looking in the mirror, but you got to get past that.
And so they go and do their thing.
I'd like my mom to lose weight because it would just help her emotionally in general and be able to spend more time with family and do more activities in that matter.
I thought they were going to share all this food. I was joking about the identify as a buffet, and then they brought in a friggin' buffet platter for her. This is wicked work, man. They're not going to let them eat anything?
Got chicken and stuff right there. Crystal, she just can't come in here to do nothing, so I have to bring her whatever she needs, and just everything, really. But she's just a good girl. She never caused me no trouble coming up or nothing like that. She's always been a good girl. So
I was a pain in the ass to my mom. She'll tell you. You should tell everybody that. But sweet tea, chicken, she might be a great girl. I'm not putting that past. Like, I'm not saying she's a bad person by any means. But you have a kid. You have all this to live for. Why are you more interested in sweet tea and fried chicken? That's all I'm thinking.
here to do what she needs. All right, baby. We love you.
Love you too. Thank y'all so much.
All right.
Thank you, baby.
And anything else, just holler at us.
I will.
A lollipop.
I try to be independent as much as I still can, but I can't get around. So my dad bore it. Tanya comes by to run errands for me. Before
I don't know what level of independence she's joking about, because clipping your toenails is a group activity at this point. I could get my toenails. I'm special though, I guess because I'm tall, I could reach my little piggies.
I was in this bed, I would go out with my best friend, my soul sister, Tanya. She will go get my medicine and pick it up for me. She will bring my food so my dad doesn't have to cook. There's nothing that she won't do to make our lives easier.
I don't think she's chewing. I think she's just hoovering it down at this point. But soul sister, soul food, I get it. Stuffed crust soul sister, let's do it. Sisterhood of the traveling tubby.
I've been Crystal's best friend for probably over 30-something years.
Hi, Tanya.
Crystal is like a sister to me. We can pretty much read each other's minds. Or we call each other our wives. But I love her. And I feel like I'm a lot of emotional support for her. But I will help in any way that I can.
Emotional support? You're a love handle wrangler at this point, especially when she's talking about her independence, and then you see her in here just scrubbing down, doing a toilet bath. Why would you sit on the toilet to wash? Like, to bathe? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I can't reach my feet, so I need somebody to scrub my feet. And
Told you.
usually Tanya, or sometimes I'll ask Gwen to do it. I don't like asking her to do a lot, but she's like, Mommy, I'll help. You go before me. Yeah. I want my mobility back.
Damn, soul sister, that soul food went straight to your rear end. That was like all her weight was right there. It just like, she kind of had this whole pear-shaped thing going on. That fascinates me. The way fat distributes, like my love handles is where my weight still remains. That's it. I got big-ass love handles.
I just want my life back. I didn't mean to let it get this bad. I should be able to take a shower by myself.
Oh, this is sad, man. Somebody needs to like crowdfund some sprinklers or something. You can still do sprinklers. You can get fat and still do sprinklers. That'll work.
My childhood was fabulous. I don't really have a lot of sad memories that have scarred me. So it was just very, very happy. I've never used food as a comfort. I just have a low metabolism, so I gained weight. And
Shut the hell up. Low metabolism. It struck me too. We must have just got smited by the metabolism gods. That's what happened. Yeah, but right here she's a kid, where her metabolism would be kicking, right? Yeah, I don't think her low metabolism was any problem there. That was a buffet issue too.
about 8, 9, I had to be 200. But I just didn't know I was fat until I was a teenager. I think if someone would have sat me down and said, listen, this is going to get worse as you get older, that it would.
Nobody told you puberty packs on the pounds? I didn't know I was fat till I was a teenager. Shut up. That's not even possible. If you were 200 pounds at 8 and you were playing any game of tag, you realized that you were a big back. Like, you couldn't catch anybody. I couldn't either. I never have won hide and seek in my friggin' life.
Was going to balloon to this amount. But they didn't. 15 to 20, that's when I probably got up to around 300 pounds. I was going to college and then working and just going out clubbing every night that I could with.
Does this guy have a bong heart tattooed? What the hell? Yeah, 15, 16. I guess I was 350, 360 around then. So somehow she slow played it from 8 to 15.
Tanya.
We had such a great time. Crystal had the biggest confidence in the world. She wasn't afraid to do anything. She was fierce. And through the years, I'm not really sure where it went or how she lost it.
By 26, that's when I hit 483 pounds. That's when.
You know the funny thing? Like, this confidence you have as a kid, it's usually like unshaken, right? And then somewhere along the line, if you're going towards 600, you do lose it. I lost it too. I didn't have any belief in myself at all. Hopefully she can find it again and everything's just going to work out for her, because I want that for her and her family. I'm just a smart ass. That's why I talk the way I do.
My mobility started to go. I met Quinn's dad when I was 30. And we went out on a date, and then we were together every day thereafter.
Playing pickleball to get all the pounds off, right? Well, playing some kind of ball, I guess. They got a kid, right?
We moved to a small apartment. Then I ended up having a daughter when I was 34. But that pregnancy was rough. My weight caused her to be born early, and that's something that I'll always regret. But when Quinn was younger, something started to change with Rick. We had a really good relationship. He took really good care of me. He would clean me after going to the bathroom and stuff, so he was a good husband.
So Rick was basically your caregiver till he got pissed off that all his Reese cups kept going missing. At least that's what I'm hearing right now.
He just got really authoritative. So I left when Quinn was 6. My mom had died from congestive heart failure. But I moved back in with my dad, you know, after my separation.
I noticed.
This is a good idea. We got a bin of all the Coke and sweet tea over here. Dad, we're playing hide and go seek with our chin and his arm, I guess. But yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be in a bad relationship like that. I'm glad she got out of it early. A lot of people would have stuck around, especially if it was their caregiver that they were like married to or dating.
Around the divorce time that she started gaining weight and had more stress on her.
Coping with the death of my mom, my separation, and the child custody battle, I was so upset I didn't eat. But I did.
Oh, no shot. I didn't eat. I was 500 pounds when I met him, but the divorce gave me diabetes. Okay. I'm not buying any excuse she's selling right now, and this just ain't working for me. You take some accountability for something. I know I'm a fat ass. I knew I was a fat ass. Like, I'll own up to it. I ate way too much. I got obese as a friggin' semi-truck.
Did gain, and I don't know why. Now, I'm somewhere over 600, and I keep getting bigger. I tried getting help from doctors. They just said, stop eating, go exercise. There was one doctor that actually tried to help. It's been so long, over 20 years. But he referred me for gastric bypass surgery.
Okay.
And I got that and did start to lose, but that didn't last long.
Oh, shut the front door. This is our second go around. Dr. Now is the backup for the last bariatric surgeon. Okay, we're going in a bad way now. I want to see her win. Let's keep that. I want her to win the large lottery with Dr. Now.
What I want to be able to do with my mom in the future is driving around again. I look forward to when she gets in the car and sees how much has changed. She's gonna be like, whoa, what? When that get there?
They put a Little Caesars down the street? Well, son of a biscuit, I thought that thing just came from the stork.
My goal is to lose this weight and get my mobility back and be a better mom. So tomorrow I'm going to see Dr. Now and hopefully get his help. I called Dr. Now, I made an appointment, and I'm going to leave today to see Dr. Now for my appointment tomorrow. But I'm really, really scared because I have been bedbound for about 2 years. And this is the first time in 5 years that I've made a road trip. And this one is about a 17-hour road trip. There's just so many variables that I'm not in control of and that I'm scared of.
Just be happy that the period you were bedbound was when everybody had to wear a friggin' mask. Because if you would have been 600 pounds like Sean and out here seeing all these friggin' doctors during that time, I'm convinced they were trying to kill me with that damn mask. I couldn't friggin' breathe. I was already big enough. I had trouble.
Just have to keep the faith that Dr. Now can do something to help me because he's the only one that can. All right. You start walking and I'll be behind you. Just go ahead.
Don't drop that dun-da-da. Hey.
Got it? Come on. You need help?
Not yet, but God, I can't fit through the hall.
Come on, one more step. Come on.
That's it. I can't fit through the hall.
Come on.
Can't fit.
One more step.
Oh, God.
I'm going to teach you the chubby crab walk. It is a technique that only is perfected by 600 pounders. You turn to your side and you do this kind of little shuffle thing, or else we're never going to get to the chub magician, Dr. Now. You got to get out of the friggin' hall at least.
Okay.
My legs are giving out.
Okay, go right in here then. Good. You're fine. Let's just rest right here.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Dr. Now.
And you know what that was? That had nothing to do with her not being able to do it. It was her mentally telling herself she couldn't do something. Never tell yourself you can't do things, because if you do, then you just can't do it. Stop beating yourself up, because the rest of the world will beat you up enough. But if you're beating yourself up mentally, you already lost the friggin' fight. Nobody else has to do it for you. You're just beating yourself.
How you doing?
Honestly, I've been better. I'm in a really bad spot. You're the only person that can help me.
Well, I imagine so. If you couldn't even make it to the car to come and see me, so what's going on?
I've just gained so much weight that I'm bedridden.
How long have you been bedridden?
Well, I try to get up and move as much as I can, but it's been about 1.5 years.
So,
Ever since I flew too close to the sun and it burned off my wings, and then I had some Wendy's chili.
if that's the case, then someone has to take care of you. So,
How do you get your food?
My dad will make my food, or I'll have takeout all the time.
So your dad is one that most of the time cook for you and bring the food for you?
Yes, sir, he is.
Nope. Tell them about soul sister Tickle Taint Tanya. We can't forget her. She is definitely playing a part in this equation too.
But why are you bringing the food?
I didn't want her to get upset. I cook what she wants.
well, you're
Actually, you helping her to kill herself.
Yes, sir, I understand.
It'd be way funnier if the dad was like, have you ever seen an angry 600-pounder? We got rampaging rhinos in Africa that are less mad if you don't give her fried chicken.
so
You think you can stop doing that?
Yes, sir, without no doubt.
She won't be able to live too long if you keep this up.
okay.
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 So,
Do you know how much you weigh?
In the 600s.
On a typical day, what do you eat from the time you wake up till you go to bed?
Be easier to tell you what we don't eat, but yeah, I don't eat the walls. But that's why Dad keeps bringing all the food, because the walls are on the menu if he pisses me off, Doc.
In the morning, I have grits,
2 pieces of bread
2 pieces of bread
with butter and cheese.
with butter and cheese. And then for lunch, I'll have a cheeseburger.
Is the dad not wearing pants? What the hell, Pops? I don't need to see something flop out of that leg there.
And then for dinner, we'll have a rotisserie chicken or something.
you're still not telling me everything you eat in a day.
Do you snack between the meal?
I eat during the night, like early in the morning. I don't know if I'm not loving myself enough. I don't know what it is, but it's got to change, and it's going to. I got to make this change.
Well, you don't gotta love yourself too much. Tanya was just doing that in the bathroom. But here, okay, that's a joke. That's probably too far. But you gotta love yourself, okay? I love me some me. Have some confidence in you. That is like the biggest factor when it comes to weight loss. If you don't love you, it's gonna be 10 times harder. You gotta give yourself a shot, okay? And right now, she seems defeated. We're all defeated at this point. I've been down way longer than I've been up. She's gonna have to learn to find the up. Find her kind of healthy mental place, and then she'll find her healthy weight.
Not loving yourself is not an explanation for overeating. Don't give me platitudes.
Yes, sir.
But
Do you have a goal in your life?
Yeah, get out of the house. Get up and get moving. Raise my daughter. That's my main goal, is to be able to go in the living room and watch a football game with my dad. Go to a sporting event with my dad. Go out.
I can do that. You got a sledgehammer? We can get you straight to that goal. We just knock out walls. You don't have to lose weight for that. We can do demolition diabetic.
Out to concerts with my best friend. Have a life. I'm just existing at this point. I don't have a life. I'm just existing.
Ooh, I'm going to a concert this weekend. Kane Brown, whatever. I don't know. I don't know country. I think that's his name. I listen to more Kodak Black than Kane Brown. My girl's dragging me to that thing.
Alright.
So you got all the motivation to change your life.
But looking at your history, you had
gastric bypass in 2002.
Yes, sir.
and you never lost enough
weight and you gain all your weight back. So what happened with that?
I found a way to eat outside my pouch.
What the hell are you talking about? Are you snorting sweet tarts? How does that? There's no way to eat outside your pouch. You shoving Starburst in your Brown Star? Like how do you do that? That don't even make friggin' sense to me. That's like the craziest thing I've ever heard on this show. Did you steal your stomach when they were like walking out of the surgery room? Did you snatch it back and throw it back in? How?
I'll eat slowly through a long duration to eat more and throughout the day.
That's called grazing. That happens when you don't deal with the emotional issues driving you to eat. Did you have any psychological evaluation or
therapies to help you after the surgery?
No.
So the biggest pillar of weight loss is
dealing with emotional issues?
people have a gastric bypass and they fail the operation. With the second operation,
They have less than 1% chances to succeed. So
Because people don't realize how much the mental aspect like plays into the morbid aspect of it. But self-love, loving yourself, burning calories, all that stuff goes together. If she is going to sit here and talk about how terrible she is this whole time and how she just is worthless and the Mucinex man looking at her in the mirror, she's not going to be successful. The second go around, she's going to have to deal with that.
we are already looking at a very difficult situation. But on top of that, we had
hernia repair with a mesh they put that may create a situation that
we may not be able to do
with the new operation.
So at this point, what are you
willing to do to save your life and change your life?
I'm willing to do whatever you say.
Okay, we're gonna
send you some papers
that explain 1200
calorie, high protein, no carb
diet.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a copy of my book.
Focus on chapter 12 on this book.
Okay.
You're gonna have to
work on those exercises 1 hour in the morning,
1 hour in the afternoon
to be able to increase your stamina.
They're going to be just as important as diet because you need to get out of that bed.
You got it.
Then we're gonna set you up to see a therapist to deal with those issues that drive you to eat.
Yes, chapter 12, or as I like to call it, the Dirty Dozen, Krispy Kreme chapter. Dr. Now will teach you the 1200 calorie diet, and I'm not sure, but Pops is going to be mainly in control of this diet, and I'm not sure that he understands that sweet tea, fried chicken, mac and cheese is not a good breakfast choice for somebody that's already pushing 700 and struggling and not fitting out the friggin' hallway. What is the Kool-Aid man, Chubby? Like, she can't fit down the damn hall. Like, Pop, stop giving her Pringles.
They're gonna work with you and
they're gonna give you a goal
to achieve with them because you have to get
hold of your emotional eating, and therapy is gonna be the only way that's gonna help you with that.
But it's not gonna work if you try to manipulate. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
So we're gonna get a nutritionist to come and talk to you about understanding what a healthy diet is going to be, okay? But since we don't know how much you weigh, I'm not going to give you a weight loss goal. But I'm going to give you a personal goal to build up your stamina and do your exercises.
And you have mentioned wanting to go to living room and watch a game with your dad. So this will be a goal for you.
And get to the point that you're going to be able to be mobile and move and come down to Houston.
So, all those things that sound like very little things to most people, like just getting down the hall, it's going to be a big deal to her. Like, I want to see her get down the hall. I want to see her with her dad. I want to see her with her kids, right? But to do that, we can't just sit here and say, I found a way to eat outside my pouch. I stuck funnel cakes in my fun tunnel. Like, that's not going to work. It's not going to help anybody. I found a way to cheat the calorie gods, and I straight just cheated it. I just found a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, Weight Watcher.
So you think you can do that?
Absolutely, sir. Yes, I can. and I will.
To even know if surgery is going to be possible. We need to run some tests on you, and you have to come down here for that. So lose weight. Get to the point that you can make the trip.
I'll do it.
If you do that and show some good progress, then we're going to accept you in our program.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good, and I'll do it. I want to try to stand up. I can tell I'm making progress. I'm getting stronger.
Oh, you're shaking. You all right?
Yeah, I'm shaking, but I'm all right.
Let's go, Crystal. She's jumping up already. Now we just need to see her diet, because if her diet's not, this standing up exercise isn't really going to help that much if she's still eating anywhere near the way she used to.
Can you stand there?
I can stand there for just 10 seconds.
1001, 1002.
It's been a lot of pain, but I've been pushing through, and I'm making progress with my mobility.
Some people would say 10 seconds is above average. Okay, not me. I'm just saying some men would call 10 seconds above average, okay?
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, God, my knees.
That knee hurting?
Yeah, it hurts.
Can you get back in?
I can get back in bed, but it hurts.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Well, you done good.
I've been reading Dr. Now's book, and it is super strict, and that makes me nervous. But the nutritionist came over to help understand what foods I need to eat, what foods I don't. She gave me recipes to make this strict diet a lot easier to succeed on. So
Yeah, no more Dukes. Even though it is low carb, mayonnaise is low carb, okay? You can't have the friggin' Dukes. Alexa's gonna come in here and save us, I guess.
with what we learned, my dad has been making me healthy meals, and I haven't had a Coke or grits. I haven't asked for them, haven't had any, so that's a real win. So it's been good so far. I started gaining weight rapidly in my 20s. It just came on. But I've never had any kind of no. I was never bullied.
Do you have children?
Yeah, I have a daughter.
I want you guys to remember for a second that she said she was 200 pounds at 8. So she can talk about putting on weight in her 20s, but she said she was, what, 486 at 26 or something like that? So she's been big her whole friggin' life. And then she all of a sudden realized when she was 15 that the metabolism gods had smited her.
And you and her father, were y'all just dating? Were y'all married?
We had a common law marriage, yes.
Okay. Are y'all still in a relationship?
No, I left. It just came to an end. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I've always felt inferior because of my weight.
I'm sorry you feel like that about yourself.
No man's going to go, oh, well, I got to get some of that 600 pounds.
That's actually not true. There are whole websites devoted to that, and it's something like Sugar Baby, Sugar Weasel, something like that. Snake the 600. I don't know what the website's called. You guys can find it. StinkyTwinkie.com, something like that.
No man wants this. I mean, it's disgusting.
Not true.
It's gross.
So you feel like if you lose the weight, you'll be beautiful.
I'll be less ugly.
You felt like that during that relationship, or did he make you feel differently during that relationship?
He made me feel beautiful, but it just got to a point to where we just, it just outgrew each other. So
the way she talks about herself is like painful to hear. That's why I'm always preaching about self-confidence. I feel like my mission in life at this point with this YouTube channel is to teach people to believe in themselves again. Just because you've gotten to the lowest lows, right? Don't mean you can't think highly of yourself. You are so much better than you give yourself credit for. I'm sorry, I'll get off my soapbox in a sec, 'cause people don't like when I get all serious for a second. But just believe in yourself a little more. You're better than that. Stop talking so bad about yourself all the time. Be kind to yourself, is what I'm trying to say.
You just wake up one day and say, I don't want to be with him anymore. Like, was it a long time coming?
Well, I think a lot had to do with him getting tired of taking care of a disabled woman and just checked out.
Mm-hmm. And how did that make you feel during that time?
I don't blame him for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Rick was an enabler. If I wanted a big meal, he would make a big meal.
When we talk about Rick, you are kind of numb when it comes to Rick.
I am. I'm in an emotional freeze at this point in my life.
Also, you can realize that he was her enabler, but he knew how big she was when they got in a relationship and they had a kid, right? Which a pregnancy at that weight was very difficult on her, and I'm very happy that at least like ended up okay. But she definitely has a lot of things to work towards that she should be working towards and be happy for.
Okay. I want you to realize that you have to be mentally ready for this journey before we're going to make adequate changes, because you've put the stuff so far back in your mind around like Rick. And I want you to kind of try to bring that stuff back so you can, get those things out. So we can have an honest conversation about that relationship and what happened at the end. Right now, I don't feel like you're being completely honest with me about that and about a lot of things going on with you emotionally. And because of that and the emotional freeze, as you put it, we're not at a place right now where I can prescribe like a good safe therapy goal. So next time we talk, I want to hear more about what happened and why it happened. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay.
My appointment.
Okay, so is there more to the story with Rick? I'm sure that there's a ton more that they're just not telling us. Because, like I said, this is the stuff that she wants to film. So, the stuff that she's telling us right now is the stuff that she was comfortable sharing. So, I'm sure there's so much more to this. That's kind of why I like this show, because you get to see more candid version of everything. But my 600-pound life is just undefeated. The camera angles we would have got from that one, ooh wee, man, they would have been something else.
With my therapist didn't go like I had hoped. There is a core issue there that correlates to my overeating that we've got to figure out, and we're going to. It's just going to take some time for me to emotionally unfreeze. So hopefully we can get to the root cause of my self-hate, my feelings of unworthiness. I'm just super happy to have all the support and opportunity of Dr. Now. I'm grateful, and I'm going to make the most of it. I will be in Houston in a month. Hey, y'all.
I can get to the bottom of it right now. You were an insecure little kid who struggled with their weight their whole life. You magically realized you were fat as a teenager, but those insecurities as a kid kind of chase and follow into adulthood if you don't address them. So you've had, 48 years of insecurities and all this down, like talking down on yourself, because the confidence that you showed when you were a teenager was probably you making fat jokes, which was a lot of what I did, right? I would joke about my weight because I was super uncomfortable about it, but you just got into adulthood, never ever addressed it, and now you're struggling to find your self worth, which is kind of a hard thing to realize how much you're worth if you've spent your whole life thinking that you weren't worth a friggin' penny.
I just want to let you know that I've continued to make good, steady progress. It's just taken me a little longer to get to Houston to see Dr. Now because I'm working on my lower body strength. I've been doing my exercises religiously twice a day. Either my dad or Tanya have been helping me, but I don't know why my legs aren't strong yet.
I mean, she's standing for 10 seconds. Her dad's holding her up. She's at least doing like sitting exercises. So if she can get out of the hallway, she'll make it there. I don't know how much weight she's losing though, because who knows if she's like midnight snacking, burning the midnight oil, like fry oil.
Here's one that's straight out.
Yeah, we need to kick out. Those
Can
are
you
the
do
kick
that?
out. Yeah, I can kick out.
1, 2.
I did make a huge goal getting into the living room and watching football with my dad. I can tell that I'm making progress because when I get up, I feel a lot lighter. So I know I've lost a lot of weight.
Let's go, baby. These buns fit down the hallway now. We're going to see the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, not just the toilet bowl.
Game's on. You're looking good, sweetie. Come on.
Chugga, chugga, choo.
Come on there. You're doing good. There you go.
Oh, I made it. Oh, my God. I have some good strength. I built up, even though it still hurts my legs and my back. But that was a big moment for me. I was really happy about that.
The referee got knocked down. That's a good call.
But over these 2 months, have you realized that you're worth more than you're giving yourself credit for? Have you addressed that? Because I hate seeing people beat themselves up. The world is designed to beat you up, okay? Like everyone else can talk shit about you. People can talk shit about me watching this channel, right? That's just how it is. So if you're beating yourself, like, it's not good. Give yourself some credit. You're making progress, hopefully, because I haven't seen any weigh in, but I'm rooting for you.
I was really sore after. So I'm just trying to get my stamina up some more, but I plan to get to Dr. Now in a couple weeks if I can get an appointment set up. Are the pillows in the van?
Yes.
Pillows and a foam mattress.
And a foam mattress. Okay, good. Good. I was worried about that.
7 pillows.
Okay, good. Cool.
I think we got it set for you.
We got it set. All right.
Okay, she's going for the morbid moving truck where you just throw a mattress in the back and you have a pillow fight, and hopefully don't stop at every friggin' Burger King and be a burger queen the whole way there, because everybody loves to have every fast food they possibly can on the way to Dr. Now is like one last hoorah for the heavy. That's like their whole thing.
She want me here to hold the door.
I would hold the door.
All right.
Oh my God, it's cold. All right, right here.
You got it? Want me to?
Yeah, help me up.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm right behind you if something happens.
Okay.
We got
We
you.
got you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. Walk on by here.
So this is also probably the first time she's had fresh air in like 4 years. And I was watching her eat a big ass thing of beans at the beginning and thinking this woman is just breathing straight fart fumes all day, because she was eating a lot of beans, man. She had beans with the buffet too, I think.
Got you something to stand on there. All right. Just turn it in there.
Kick and roll.
You sit down there. Pull back. We got your pillows back here.
You did it.
Yeah. Got your slide back now.
We got to get the wheelchair too. Yep.
She has such a big support system. Now I need to see her supporting herself, like believing in herself. The main thing when it comes to bariatric surgery is belief in yourself. If you ain't got that, you ain't got nothing. Everyone watching this should believe in themselves. Give yourself some friggin' credit.
I love you so much, baby. I'm doing this for us. I love you. Hey, y'all. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. It's fulfilling to be able to get out of the house to fulfill a goal. I feel beyond excited, so I'm just very happy right now.
This trip's taken a whole lot longer than I expected. Right now, we stopped to get a mattress topper for Crystal.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Are you really going that far? I don't know. I don't think I saw where they started, what state they were in. But stopping at Walmart on the way just because she needs a mattress topper? You better get her that's a 3-inch. That's not enough. We need 4 inches at least around here. I'm not going to make any more jokes about the inches.
The one that she had an accident on. She's not being able to use the bathroom anywhere except for the handicap accessible hotel rooms that we've been getting. So she has to hold it until we get there, but she couldn't do it this time. So we're replacing her bedding and then getting back on the road. This trip's been really hard on all of us.
You guys didn't give her a bedpan or anything and just said, hold it, clench your cheeks and squeeze this whole friggin' ride? Well, I guess at least as a guy, if you got a Slurpee cup, you got a toilet.
I love her so much, but she's been barking orders at us the whole way here, and it's just too much.
I want to be in the corner so that I'm diagonal.
If she gets right there, she can.
Yeah, I need to be diagonal.
Hopefully this will all be worth it, and she'll get Dr. Nell's help.
After 3 days, we made it to Houston. Tanya and Will, they got me into my room. I'm very grateful, but they were in a hurry. They hurried. And
yeah, because they probably were trying to get the hell away from you if you were barking at them the whole time like a friggin' corn dog.
And left me without things that I needed and went to the bar to get a drink and just left me here without a TV remote, the TV on, without anything to drink, without a way to get to the bathroom. So it's just, I'm over it.
That's a little passive aggressive, isn't it? You don't give the 600-pound person that cannot stand up half the time the remote. Like, what do you think we need around here? That's our wand. The Weight Watchers wand is the friggin' remote. Like, we're all the time watching TV. What else do we got?
I'm absolutely over it. Hey y'all, we're finally at Dr. Dow's office, and I'm tired, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to say. I was in the mid 600s, but I lost weight, so I could be lower than that. We're just going to find out.
So we're guesstimating the girth here. So I don't know if she really was in the mid sixes or if she was a little close. I don't know. She was eating a lot. She might have been pushing 7.
I don't think the wheelchair's going to fit through the door.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, my knees.
I told you guys, chubby crab walk. She's got it now. She's learning the techniques for the tubby.
Okay. Yep. Hold on. Okay.
If she doesn't lose anything, do you think the people that just kind of did the convoy here with her are going to be like, do they serve Jack and Coke at the Chubby Castle? Or are they going to lose their mind?
Okay. 611.
Well,
Where am I at, Will? Right here.
slap my ass and give me a salad. I don't think that cuts it. Like, I don't know. She might have not been much more than that to start. So maybe she didn't lose a whole hell of a lot of weight at all. We don't know the start point, so we don't know what she did.
Oh, God. Oh, my knee.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, how are you? Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, you silver fox, you. Look at the way Tanya's giving you that side eye. She wants her some all of that, doctor, now. You're cutting out stomachs. She wants you to tickle hers. Oh, no, sorry. They're probably too far.
Good.
Hey, Crystal, I'm happy to see you, but I'm very concerned about how immobile you are.
I got out of the house more during this trip than I thought I could.
How far you can walk?
I can, walk to the door and back probably.
That's not a whole lot of mobility.
Well, it's more than I had.
I don't know if you expected her to be doing wind sprints by now, doctor. Now, maybe break wind sprints, but she's doing a hell of a lot better than she was at the start. She started crying when she passed the toilet and turned around.
But not for 3 months. With the diet and exercise, you should have done much better than that.
But I've lost 47 pounds since we last talked because I've only to eat 4 times a day.
4 times a day? Does it say that in the Fat Bible? I don't know. I think Dr. Now is going to lose his damn mind at 4 meals. I only eat 4 a day, Dr. Now. We were doing the dirty dozen before.
4 times a day?
Yeah.
The human body is not made to eat 4 times a day.
Okay.
So what do you eat in a typical day?
Breakfast is turkey sausage and an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lunch is a protein shake.
Protein shake?
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Now hates protein shakes. Don't piss down my back and tell me it's rain. I know he don't like that. He'd rather you eat a friggin' Reese cup, probably.
Why in the world do you need protein shake?
I was told to.
Who told you that?
The nutritionist.
That is not true. Don't lie.
Okay.
Let's be more honest and don't play the picture that...
Look at the shocked look on her face like, I don't know what's going on. The weight just won't come off, Doc. It's the damn metabolism. Blame that thing. I have Satan's metabolism.
You were following the diet and you're doing exercise and you're doing everything that you need to do. Maybe you lost some weight, but not as much as you're telling me. Can you tell me how Crystal is doing with her eating habit and diet?
Well, as far as
I plead the fifth, Doc. We went to the bar. We don't know what she did with that credit card and that cheese pizza.
the past couple of days, it really hasn't been good. A lot of pizza. Really, I don't think anything healthy.
I knew it was effing pizza, too. That's like fat people kryptonite. You put a little bit of cheese on some crust, baby, send me to Chubtown.
Had a cheat day, and then I think she had another cheat day, and I think she orders cheeseburgers a lot, but she tells me she doesn't eat the bread, she only eats the meat.
I think you all need to step in and be more strict with her diet. Right now, I see the tears come in. That's because she wanted to defend her eating habit.
Yeah, and Ronald McDonald is the happiest clown on earth that didn't cause anybody to get diabetes and go to an early grave. She's definitely sad, okay? She probably thought she was killing it. Most like people that get over 600 think they're doing a hell of a lot better than they are. At least I did. I effed it up 10 million times worse than she probably did. So by my book, she's still doing better than me. But by like my standard now and what I understand, she's not getting it the way she should.
But there's no point of changing the truth and paint a picture that you're following a healthy eating habit while you're not. So what do you want to do from here?
Continue to eat protein and...
Well, what do you realize that you don't have any credibility left because you're not truthful about what you're eating. You're not going to be truthful about what you can do.
You thought you were gonna come in here and lie to the lard lie detector? You done goofed, lady. There ain't no shot in hell that Dr. Now believes you didn't eat the bun off of a friggin' cheeseburger. Let's just pretend, I guess. Let's live in imagination land.
But at least be truthful to yourself, okay?
I'm gonna stick to your diet.
Well, that's a figure of speech. That is not the action that you're showing so far. Okay?
Okay.
So that is something that we're going to have to see from you to believe it. We're trying to help you change your life, and you got to be the driving force in this situation. And it can be them or your dad or me forcing you to stay healthy. You're the one that you're going to make that choice. And unfortunately, you can't make that choice one day and then the next day take it back.
But she does fit down the hallway now, okay? So that is progress. If she really lost 47 pounds, not saying that's great, okay? It's 3 months. What is that? Averaging like 16 pounds a month or something like that? She could have done a hell of a lot better than that. Let's just say a couple buns slipped in, or she found a way to stick it outside the pouch, however she put it.
That is not going to work. As much as it's important to do diet and exercise, working on an emotional issue is equally important. So are you working with a Jewel to address those emotional issues and make a progress in a situation?
Yeah, we're making progress.
I keep looking for like pizza sauce on her shirt because hasn't she been wearing this friggin' shirt like the whole time? Maybe I'm just looking for the wrong stuff.
I still have to get to the root cause, which is my depression and loneliness and stuff like that. But we're working on that on a different session.
After talking to Jewel, that is not the case. Usually people that have failed the weight loss surgery, they're not dealing with the emotional issue you're supposed to for your eating habit. So it is important that you work on emotional issue with therapy because you don't have much chance to succeed if you don't do that.
You don't get to keep making excuses forever and expect to be successful. Yes, she does beat herself up a lot. I don't like seeing that, but we are our own harshest critic, so I understand it to a point, but at some point she's going to have to just stop making excuses for herself, take accountability for her poor actions and say, okay, I'm just not doing good enough. I can do better for my family. I can do better for my friends, my father, all these people that have been there for you all this time and cheered you on, rooted for you, cooked you meals. There's a hell of a lot of good people around you that want you to be successful. I mean, Tanya's over here doing like a little strip tease with a friggin' tissue for you every friggin' time you got to go to the bathroom. So, like, you have good friends.
Okay.
So, Crystal, you also had several surgery with the mesh.
Mesh, the hernia, yeah.
Yeah. Can I take a look at your belly?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of scar tissue here, and
damn, they just did a regular old jigsaw puzzle piece on you, huh? They didn't even care how they stitch you back together.
You have a mesh put in, and this is the original surgery they did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have a very concerning situation with Crystal. It is clear that a lot of pattern and issues that led to failure of first weight loss surgery are still present.
Oh, she's going to the ER. When I saw the way she was looking around and these lights buzzing by, I thought for sure they were going to get another pizza.
Specifically with her pathological eating. And the fact that she hasn't seemed to get emotional issues leading to that, hopefully Joe will be able to make some progress with that. But right now, I need to see what the situation is in her stomach with the previous weight loss surgery to make sure that nothing will prevent another weight loss surgery. But overall, I am very concerned. She isn't as mobile as she claimed she was. And now...
You mean to tell me she lied to you about how good she was doing? Well, who the hell could have saw that one coming? Come on, Doc. You've been lied to by every fat person from here to Timbuktu. Like, you knew that she was lying about how mobile she was. She couldn't fit down the hallway at first. What makes you think that she was out here exactly walking laps around the friggin' house? She probably was just barely hanging on, and her dad was giving her a few things here and there so she didn't punch holes in the wall when she tried to order dinner.
She doesn't seem that she made a lot of progress in past 3 months. So things aren't looking good right now. We have Crystal here in the hospital for a day. We ran some tests on her, and thankfully there haven't been any life-threatening issues that we need to address with her. And that's positive. But now we are going to see if there are any issues from her previous surgery that will prevent her from having another weight loss surgery.
Bro, this is going to be friggin' terrible. If she gets bad news here, it's on the way to the buffet. Like, there's no way for me to explain how bad you can spiral when you think that the weight loss surgery is the answer to all your problems, and she's on the second one. So she's already failed one. So, I mean, she knows that she blew it up the first time, screwed up. So she knows what she has to do this time.
There could be some issue with how she healed and scar tissue and how her previous surgery was done that will prevent her from having another weight loss surgery.
I'm gonna take good care of you, okay?
All right, Crystal, you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Okay, there's nothing to worry about. You're gonna be asleep, and when you wake up, it's all over.
Okay.
Oh man, I always feel bad for people when they're crying like that. Or do you guys think that Dr. Now might see the cotton candy in her stomach? That might be what she's worried about.
No pain, no discomfort. You're gonna be just fine.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Just
all right.
pizza.
Take some deep breath. The previous weight loss surgery doesn't seem to have created any issues that will prevent her from having another weight loss surgery. So what happened from here, or whether or not she succeeds, it's completely in her hands.
I definitely thought she was going to get bad news and she was just going to straight bum rush the buffet, but at least she got good news. All those surgeries don't seem to be deterring her at all.
Hey y'all, I have been back from Houston for a couple weeks now. When he discharged me, he told me I had to do some things before I went back to see him again. First, he wants me up and walking by doing more exercises this time. He also told me I need to keep working with therapy to help with my emotional issues and get that sorted out and work through.
Doctor Now says to do a cartwheel, you better do a damn cartwheel and not just a cart full at the friggin' Walmart grocery store.
The next thing I need to do is to lose 30 pounds a month until I go back to see him. I'm trying to get back to Houston before 3 months is up because that would be 90 pounds that I'll have to lose before I see him. I just think that if I get to him sooner, my progress will be a lot better.
Yeah, because you're bigger and you'll lose weight more at the top end and it slows down the further you go. So her idea is rush the hell back so then she can have some Reese cups after surgery. At least that's what I'm thinking she's thinking because she's already failed one surgery. She's just, I don't know. I don't know if she'll be, I want her to be successful. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way she's going about things that's kind of like throwing me off.
Then if I wait, 3-4 months to get back to him. Again, the motivation is so there, and I'm just excited for what the future holds. Hey, y'all. I have been working very hard on the 3 things.
Damn, she just jumped a whole month like that? We're just going to straight skip ahead, time warp? That's crazy.
That Dr. Now told me to focus on. I've been doing therapy, and I've cut back on my eating more than I ever have.
Doctor Now's gonna need a hernia surgery if he sees you eating a friggin' sandwich. He said low carb. What don't you understand about that?
I feel like I'm hardly eating anything at all. I've been doing my exercises. My mobility's gotten better. Not where I want it to be, but it's gotten better. I got to get back to Dr. Now before 3 months is up. Each month that passes, I have to lose 30 pounds. So 3 months.
Damn, slow down, Speed Demon. You're burning it up. That's crazy. To go from barely able to stand to like sprinting down the hallway. Way to go, Crystal. I'm friggin' happy for you.
Be 90 pounds, and that's just a lot of weight to lose. So I'm hoping to get back to Houston before it's officially 3 months. So now is the time to go back to see Dr. Now.
All right, so just wait for me to zero out the scale.
Get me closer, back over.
I don't know. She might have actually lost friggin' 90 pounds. I didn't think she would. I thought for sure she wasn't going to be able to hit that goal with her first, like, weigh-in. But she might have actually friggin' did it.
Oh, my God.
Okay, go ahead and step on when you're ready.
Okay, so 6'11" before. We need 521, baby.
587.
Well, you might as well as F me with a funnel cake. That ain't good enough. Uh-oh, that's 24 pounds in 3 months. So maybe we could have spread this out a little longer. Maybe the rush back to Dr. Now after eating every single friggin' Reese's Big Cup in the sheets was not the strat. All right, Crystal, you are just, oh my, you're just causing me to have a friggin' headache at this point.
I am disappointed in the weight loss, but I am happy that it was at least some. And I think it'll be good to show Dr. Now that I am making changes and working hard.
You're making some effort, but Dr. Now does not like when people walk in there and say, I'm doing it, Doc, I'm trying. And you lost 8 pounds a month at over 600 pounds. Dr. Now is going to be ready to sniff out the cotton candy under your arm real quick.
I really don't know what to expect in this appointment. I hope that he gives me at least another weight loss goal, if not surgery.
He's going to yell a little bit.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Look at the look on his face when he walks in here. If that doesn't say how many burger buns did you eat, I don't know what we're talking about. But she cut back according to her.
Good. How are you?
Well, nice to see you all again. How was the trip this time?
A little better.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal, you lose 24 pounds this time. And
How much time did you two spend at the bar while she was going hog wild on some burritos? Chipotle delivered. You guys effed up at the hotel you stayed at. That gave her every option.
3 months, you should have done better than that. So what happened?
I've been trying. I thought I lost more.
So what changes did you make with your eating habit?
Got off the protein shakes, stayed on the diet, and stayed with my exercises. But it's
Yeah, but probably the air has calories. People don't realize that once you start getting radiation from all these rounds of extra like Reese's and stuff, you just don't know how peanut butters do it. Did you know that peanuts? I don't think peanuts have any radiation to them. I'm just joking.
hard to do them every day. I'm really sore, so.
Okay, so this is all concerning because after 6 months, you haven't lost very much and you're still struggling to get around. And on top of that, you're still very concerned about your psychological issues because you're not taking the step to succeed. You don't seem to understand you had weight loss surgery and failed because you didn't do what you needed.
I mean, it's 6 months. It's a second surgery. If you take the first round of weight loss, which was 47, plus didn't she lose 24? She's lost 71 pounds in 6 months, and that just ain't going to cut it because she realistically could lose that in 1 month. I know she's beating herself up, and she needs to hear some positive things about herself and her weight loss at this point. I just don't think Dr. Now is going to give you that because he's very much a tough love doc. Like, he wants you to know you can do better, you are better, and you just can't give yourself an out.
So getting a second chance means that you need to work harder to succeed. So at this point, I don't see much hope because you're not pushing yourself like you should.
I've lost weight. I'm working with a therapist. Don't give up on me, please.
Well, we're not going to give up on anybody, but you are giving up on yourself.
That's like, okay, hope, the most necessary thing I've ever heard a 600-pound person needing, but giving up, like if you blame it on the doc and say he's the one, he's not the one giving up. You're 100% the one giving up on you.
So this is you that you have to do the work. Okay?
Okay.
If you don't exercise, you get muscle atrophy, and you cannot have much strength. So this is going to be a vicious circle that's going to make it worse, and you're going to get weaker and weaker. So at this point,
If you just sit here and open your mouth, you're going to catch all the extra air calories. You need to shut that thing. You told him that's how you're gaining weight, right?
Krista, I'm concerned that we're going to have to repeat this scenario until your body gives out. So at this point, I think we have done all we can for you. And I hope that you will wake up before your body deteriorates, and then you realize that you should have done something earlier. But if you get to a point that you're actually ready to do what you need to do, and you're going to be able to come back without having to be home in the office and able to walk, then we'll work with you.
I really did not expect him to say we've done all we can do. Because Dr. Now's the savior of the saggy, right? Like he knows how to help the big people that are over 600 pounds. He even knows how to talk to them most of the time to motivate them. She's just not motivated to try to save herself at this point, which is fine. I mean, I had a point where I wasn't motivated to save myself either. So it might turn around for her later. I'll just say that she's a lot older than I was when I started mine. So time's ticking. You don't have much time left when you're 600 pounds. But the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. So I'll be cheering for you till you start trying.
But until then, we've done everything we can for you. You understand?
Yes, I understand. I'm going to work harder and I'm going to make you proud.
I hope so. But I'm still very concerned. So if y'all are hauling it from there to Houston, why can't you one day hauling it to Jim and see we can start working a little bit with her and encourage her to get some moving bands and some machine and some weights and some motivation and things that we can do to help her out.
So Dr. Now's got the right idea. Like, yeah, they hauled her all the way here. They can help her get to a gym. I just think we're not accounting in all the wear and tear having a 600-pound person in the back of your car every friggin' day does. Because you'll definitely get your brakes shot if you have a bariatric patient in there every damn day.
We will, Doc.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're still going to keep up your therapy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
They will continue working with you as long as you keep up with that.
Okay.
But if you don't make the progress and if you don't keep your appointment, then we're going to stop doing.
Also, I did not realize that that was her husband. I think I missed that part. So that joke I made about how she was looking at Dr. Now, I'm just kidding. You and your husband are probably going to, like, the people on the shows keep seeing my videos. I don't know what's happening here or why people keep showing my videos to them. Like, just don't do that. I don't want they don't need to know what the hell I said. I'm unhinged, guys. I say everything that comes to my mind.
Okay.
So at this point, the ball is in your court.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a safe trip back home.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Good seeing you.
I wish things were looking more optimistic with Crystal. But right now, her situation isn't looking positive. She can still turn things around and get second chance she wants. But that's all completely in her hands. Primarily, she has to deal with her emotional issues that she's avoiding and become more mobile. But then something happened to wake her up and she realized her situation and how important it is to do that before it's too late.
Yeah, she's got nutty buddy narcolepsy, so she's gonna keep, like, you avoid addressing the issues because it's painful to think of what you've done to yourself most of the time. So I'm sure she's sitting here like, I'm making progress, I'm doing better, I'm trying. She's just not trying enough is the problem, and she'll figure that out eventually, hopefully. But I mean, like the clock's ticking. The only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. But I mean, the older you get and the older you get, you're living on borrowed time, I guess is what I'm trying to say, at her age and her weight.
Then there is nothing more we can do for her.
No matter what he says, I'm going to do this because I am determined to get out of this bed and have a life in this existence anymore. I don't want to die in here, in this bed, in this room like this.
I know this is taking longer, but I'm not going to give up. It's so essential to do this and get the surgery. I'm going to continue to motivate Crystal and support her and be there for her.
I mean, what Dr. Now's saying is not wrong, though. When you start trying, he'll start trying to help you. He can't just sit here and do the work for you. You're doing some work. Dr. Now can't do it all. He's one man. I mean, he's probably cut out millions of friggin' pounds in the U.S. at this point. He's single-handedly fighting the obesity epidemic, one 600-pounder at a time.
Until she gets healthy.
I'm proud of Crystal, the way she's been trying so hard. I'm so proud of her.
I know the things that she's trying to do isn't like very easy. I'm really excited.
However long this road takes, I am going to keep working. So I'm sticking with my exercises every day. I'm going to keep eating right and keep working with Joel to get to the bottom of what she needs me to do. I'm going to keep trying, and I'm not giving up.
All right, so I guess that's the end of Crystal's story. It didn't end quite the way I wanted. I was really hoping that she would get the second surgery and get a second chance. But the thing is, with the first surgery, you really were kind of blessed. This surgery absolutely saved my life, so I can see it saving hers if she gets a second go around. But she's gonna have to work on her self-confidence. Not believing in yourself is the worst thing you can do to yourself. I've said that a million times. I want everyone to just be kind to yourself, give yourself some grace, and don't sit there and beat yourself up. As I said before, if you're beating yourself up, the world don't gotta do it for you. So leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about Crystal, and what you guys think about finding a way to eat. We stuck it outside the pouch, baby. There's new ways to get morbid. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, helps me out. Follow my Twitter and Instagram, Seanofsteelyt with some underscores in between it. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, if you guys want to send me a video to check out, you can always email me. It's down in the description, seanofsteelyt@gmail.com. Yep, that's about all I got, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.